Good evening, everyone, and welcome to yet another exciting session of Candid Meena. And today we have a lot of interesting news lined up for you, especially with the fact that Boney Kapoor has come up with some information which is quite interesting, and we'll be discussing that, especially with regards to the Sridevi case, which is highly controversial. And as we know that all these Bollywood people want you to believe that she died due to accidental drowning, right? Which is the most ridiculous reason, for a person to die. So we'll be discussing about that, as well as the fact that we have a lot of other interesting news lined up. And so, friends, if you do like our content, make sure to hit that like button. And it is over to you.
Welcome, friends. So the first piece of news is something that's going to make you laugh. So let me just put that on. So here we have now, since these people are jobless, now they have started looking for other venues to, make money. And at least if they are creative enough, at least they could look for the proper jobs. But here is a person who can't act for nuts, and he's going to teach people acting. So Arjun Kapoor now is going to open his acting school in Mumbai. He says, I want to share my talent with the world. You can just imagine. See, all his movies were flop and not even one clicked. And see, the very strange thing is that they are going to have three branches. And this is going to be managed with three branches in three big cities, and which will be headed by, just guess the names, okay? Dino Moria, John Abraham, and Rahul. So you can imagine, see, this is going to become another venue for them to play on, just like you have all these, what we call gambling apps, other apps. I'm sure this is going to be another venue that we are going to play, because even Deepika has an NGO, and people suspect that there's something hanky-panky going on there also, but we haven't got any confirmation on that. So we should find out what is she doing with that NGO. Welcome, Sunita. Welcome, Akshay, and welcome, Tom and Jerry. Yeah. So the first piece of news. Let's go to the first piece of news. So as usual, it's the man who shows off the most. That's Kapil Sharma. Kapil Sharma's show is a big flop, and the Great Indian Kapil Show ended abruptly on Thursday as Archana Puran Singh announced the wrap of the shooting of the first season. Now, Archana Puran Singh said in an Instagram story on Thursday, it shocked and disappointed Kapil's fans that the Great Indian Kapil Show, which premiered on Netflix on March 30, failed to impress the viewers with its numbers dwindling with every episode. Now, after her story sparked a buzz, Archana Puran Singh confirmed about the end of the shooting for the Great Indian Kapil Show. Yes, we have wrapped up the shoot of season 1 of DGIKS. We shot the last episode of the season yesterday, she said while speaking to media. It was great fun and celebration of the sets. The journey so far on the shade on the show has been quite amazing. It was a delightful journey and we had some amazing times on the set. Now, the show was hyped for months before the first episode aired on March 30th. Ranbir Kapoor and his mother, Neetu Kapoor, were the guests on the show, the first show. Although the first show was okay, the fans were not impressed with the quality of the content. In subsequent episodes, the numbers kept dwindling, and the show slowly started to drop out from Netflix's top 10 list. So you can imagine, his feeling, because as it is, Kapil has been pointed out to be a very arrogant man with absolutely no substance. Even the show that he runs, the audience is always a fake audience. So they put all these placards, looking at people, and they have these records of clapping, applause, which they put. And also the people who come for these shows also say they make us wait for so long, and it's very boring. So all these things are contributing to, which shows become huge flops. So welcome, Shekhar. Welcome, Amit. Is there something wrong with the audio? Sorry. Let me just check it, Shekhar. If you can just give me some feedback, if you can hear it clearly. So there's Sunita Hai and Shekhar, and Amit says we want justice for Sridevi, Sushant, Disha, and others who died mysteriously. We want justice for Sri. Yes, you repeated that. How on earth did Boney think that 5 feet 7 Sridevi drowned in her bath? Are Indians that foolish to buy that news? Nobody believes that shit. Just because he is in jail doesn't make him clean.
Yes.
And Savitri says recently, Swami has started targeting Modi. He's frustrated and greedy. All he does is blows his trumpet and silence. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Back to you.
Yes, and now from what it seems that it's very obvious that Kapil Sharma show, he ran from the the satellite television of Sony and all those people, and then he jumped onto OTT platform, hoping to have some sort of success. And look what happened, right? Just one season on Netflix with say 5 to 6 episodes, and you can see the kind of rating for the Kapil Sharma show on Netflix, and it is so bad that he's scared, and he had to run away even from Netflix. So what does this say? That his brand name is no longer saleable. At one point of time, before SSR, sort of was murdered, right? SSR was murdered, in fact. That Kapil Sharma show was very, very popular before that. But after that, Bollywood got exposed completely.
Yeah.
And
Now,
now you can, yeah.
Moving on to the Salman Khan case. Another very suspicious death, termed as a suicide, is becoming quite debatable because the lawyer has actually taken it up. Now, the family of Anuj Thapar died while in police custody following his arrest in the case related to firing outside Bollywood Salman Khan's house, has moved the Bombay High Court seeking a CBI probe into his death. The police claimed Thapan killed himself in the lockup. His mother, Rita Devi, in her petition filed in the HC High Court on Friday, alleged foul play and claimed he was killed. In the plea, which will come up for hearing in due course, Devi sought the HC to direct the Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI) to probe the death of her son. The petition alleged Thapan was physically assaulted and tortured by police in custody. It also sought the High Court to direct the police to hand over CCTV footage of the police station and the lockup where Thapan was held. The petitioner requested for the preservation of call records data of police officials who are probing the firing incident from April 24 to May 2nd. It also sought directions for a fresh postmortem in Thapan's case. 4 persons, Thapan, Sonu, Bishnoi, alleged fluters, Sagar Pal, and Vicky Gupta, had been arrested in connection with the firing incident, while gangster Lawrence Bishnoi and his brother Anmol Bishnoi have been shown as wanted accused as per police. Thapan, accused of supplying firearms and bullets for the firing incident, was arrested on April 26 from Punjab along with Sonu Bishnoi and was remanded to police custody till April 30th. Meanwhile, the police invoked provisions of the Maharashtra Control of Organized Crimes Act (MACOCA) in the case. On April 29, the police produced all the 4 accused, including Thapan, before a special court, which remanded them to police custody till May 8th. Thapan was found dead in the toilet of lockup of the crime branch in the Commissionerate complex at Crawford Market on May 1st. So, see, this is something everybody felt was highly suspicious, especially when any case is connected to Salman Khan. People always see it in a magnified way because so many cases before have also, had a suspicious link. So people are now all asking, how did this man die? Because when, the close eyes are on these people, the people who are inmates, how can he, commit suicide? So this itself is very, very debatable. And now let's see when the truth comes out. And of course, everybody from the political side is on the side of Salman Khan. Because
so how can, yeah. See, I have a question is how can Ajmal Kasab, who was responsible for 2611 terrorist attack, he had a very comfortable, time in jail. And then after so many years, he got executed. So how come this guy suddenly commits suicide is the question. So what is the state of situation of all these suspects inside, the jail of Mumbai police, and don't they deserve a trial at least, right?
See,
So,
especially these people are, they have to be watched with a hawk eye so that they don't commit suicide. Now, what they are saying is that he could have taken his nada, from the
yes,
pajama and done a suicide. That flimsy piece of thread. Is that what they're talking about? This is all nonsense. And people don't believe in Mumbai police anymore, especially after the SSR case and so many other cases. So many other cases that have been pointed out as suicide. So, belief in the Mumbai police has dissolved in the eyes of the public.
yeah. So what makes Salman Khan so special that he has the whole state machinery acting over, so efficiently, and going out of the way to make sure that he's safe and comfortable and everything, right? So what makes him so special is the question. I mean, the common Mumbai person is paying tax and everything, and Samir Wankade is also paying tax. How many threats Samir Wankade got, and why he was not given protection from Mumbai police, right? So what makes this guy so special? We know the obvious reasons as to why he's so special. So yes, Kapil show had a lot of vulgarity. Despite the vulgarity, despite the poor jokes, and maybe some bit of competition from Rahul Gandhi during his campaign. So Rahul Gandhi does give Kapil Sharma a bit of competition, right, during his election speeches. So that might also be a particular reason for Kapil Sharma show to, lose viewership. Yes. So we know who's running Mumbai, controlling politicians. Yes, Soumya ji, welcome. Yes. So
So,
coming to the Sridevi case. Yes.
yeah, moving on to the Sridevi case. Boney Kapoor has made some shocking revelations about the aftermath of his wife and actress Sridevi's death. In a recent interview with media, the filmmaker reportedly said it was not a natural death. It was an accidental death. I had decided not to speak about it because I spoke about it for almost 24 or 48 hours together when I was being investigated and interrogated. In fact, the officer said we had to go through this because there was a lot of pressure from Indian media, and they discovered there was no foul play. I went through all the tests, including lie detector tests and all those things, and then, of course, the report which came clearly stated it was accident. Further recalling Sridevi's health issues of low pressure, blood pressure and sporadic experiences of fainting spells, Boney said she often used to starve. She wanted to look good. She wanted to make sure she was in good shape so that on screen she looked good. From the time she was married to me, she had blackouts on a couple of occasions, and the doctor kept on saying she had no BP issue. Sridevi died on February 24, 2018, in Dubai, they say due to accidental drowning in a bathtub. She was last seen in the film Mom. Now, Subramaniam Swamy told ANI regarding her death, let's wait for the prosecution to pronounce it. Facts in media doesn't appear to be consistent. She never drank hard liquor. How did it enter her system? What happened to CCTV? Doctor suddenly appeared before media and said she died of heart failure. He also questioned the illegitimate relationship between actresses and absconding underworld don Dawood Ibrahim. सिनेमा एक्ट्रेसेस और दाऊद के जो रिश्ते हैं नाजायज रिश्ते हैं उसमें उस पर हमें थोड़ा ध्यान देना पड़ेगा he said. So here, as someone earlier said, I think it was Akshay who said that how a tall woman like Sridevi could drown accidentally in a bath, because bathtubs are usually small. You really have to sit with your knees up, so that sort of thing. And here you see that she has drowned in the swimming pool. So there's something hanky-panky here, just like in the case of Anuj in the Salman Khan case. And if you look at the report, it says died by drowning, and even the spelling of drowning is wrong. It's not it's not even DROWN, it's DRA. So he must have got some chaprasi to do it, is what people are saying. We really don't know what is the truth about it, but we know that there is certainly something hanky-panky. And of course, as people, other people have been on it saying that, she was killed, and there was a plan to kill her because she was planning to expose the underworld. Yeah,
Yeah,
back
so
to you.
Dr. Swami at that point of time, he raised very, very valid questions. I must say that, what is, this, she did not drink hard liquor. And also the fact of a very big insurance policy in Oman, right, as we all know. So all these questions are pointing to Boney Kapoor. And also, why is BJP not very, very silent? Because she was one of the biggest superstars in Bollywood film industry. And, when a big Bollywood superstar like Sridevi dies outside India, why can't there be an inquiry, from the intelligence agencies of India at least, on this death? And there were no media as well, who was behind asking questions regarding this death. So that is very baffling, and also the fact that Boney Kapoor has invested some huge amount of money in the film city in Noida. So is this one of the reasons as to why the BJP is keeping quiet, right, and not asking the pertinent questions regarding Sri Devi's death? Yes, welcome, Vidyaji. So as we know that each and every day Bollywood is getting exposed, their businesses are not doing well. Even the film theaters, like all these, what do you say, the theater chains like Inox and PVR, they say that Bollywood films are not running well, and we all know the reason. And that's the reason why you have Sanjay Leela Bansali rushing to Netflix to produce Hira Mandi, which is a series of 7 to 8 episodes, and he does not want to make a full-length film and release it on theaters. So it clearly says that at one point of time, this was the same guy who made films like Devdas, in which SRK, Aishwarya Rai, Madhuri Dixit acted, and that did quite well. And also, he has done many other films which were very successful. And now at this point of time, he does not have the confidence to release a full-length feature film on the theaters, and he has to rely on someone like Netflix to finance him or whatever. And that's the state of affairs in Bollywood industry, that Bollywood producers, Bollywood directors, Bollywood actors, they don't have the guts to release a big film in theaters, and they are relying on OTT platforms like Netflix, Disney Hotstar, Amazon Prime Video to give them some money and buy their content and release it on to the viewers. Yes, Janvi
So
gets
I'm
movies. Yeah.
only because of Sridevi. Yes, that seems rather obvious.
Yes.
Isn't the idea of keeping Bollywood biggies out of Noida, Medium City? What?
We'll have to wait
Yes,
and see.
exactly.
We'll have to wait and see what is Yogi's big plan. Yogi
Yeah.
Ji's, right? Yeah. So because we all know that Vidyaji, that action is being taken against Raj Kundra and Shilpa Shetty. The ED has attached the properties of Raj Kundra and Shilpa Shetty. So it's not that nothing is happening against Bollywood people. Things are happening. And also, Jacqueline Fernandez is not off the hook with regards to Sukesh Chandrasekhar case. Also, you have the Mahadev app case in which Tamanna Bhatia and Sanjay Dutt is being summoned. So, things are happening against Bollywood, for the past few months, I must say. So, we'll have to be patient, and we have to wait and see how Modi ji in his third term, how he will be acting. Because one thing is for sure, the UCC will get passed in the third term, and a lot of big changes are going to happen in India as well. So, how will Bollywood, how will the government act against Bollywood? We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. One thing is very clear These people don't have jobs. With the amount they're traveling. See, every second day you see Salman Khan traveling. Then you see Shilpa traveling. Because all of them, see, Shilpa has 100 scams under her, whatever. She and her husband, I would say she alone. She and Kundra, have so many scams. So they have, it's become so bad that they can't even show their face. So she goes to somewhere in a, homeland, and she starts appreciating native dances and food and all that, just to distract people from the scams. Similarly, Salman Khan, after this shootout, is running like a headless chicken here and there, with his round eyes, looking everywhere, scanning everybody, who could be a potential Bishnoi. So the fear is there in his eyes, and then you find all these other people also traveling. Just now I saw even his brother-in-law traveling. I don't know for what. So he has taken his children also. So I think they're all going on a royal holiday. And, it's very funny. His brother-in-law, Salman Khan's brother-in-law, is like the last unimportant person in that family. So you should look at his body, body movement, and you will be amused. First he gets out of the car. Then he looks left and right. See, his eyes are always on his wife. And then he takes out one child. That child also looks totally disoriented, and with absolutely no similarity between his features or his wife's features. And then a little boy runs across, so that could be the son as well. And then the boy also looks, here and there in a very disoriented way. And finally, the woman appears. Salman Khan's adopted sister comes, and she acts as though she's another second Salman Khan. So only thing is, she is not looking in fear at people, because she's not a target. So this is how that brother-in-law moves. And since they're all going on holiday, so I feel that he's also out of job, because this movie has done very bad. Now you look at everybody, even this Arjun now, he's going to start his acting school, and with all these people, all these Dino Moria and all getting into it, it's very obvious that Bollywood is now on a shutdown mode. It's very obvious. Now, if you look at this Kapil Sharma also, it has happened. He is also now going to go into holiday mode. So what happens is, there are so many jobs that they're waiting for them, and what they do is, the first job that they grab is opening restaurants. I don't know how much portion they may be getting as interest, or their own profit. So maybe 5% or 2%. Rest goes to Kapil. The only name is Shilpa Shetty's restaurant. Arjun Kapoor's restaurant, or Shah Rukh Khan or Gauri Khan restaurant. So they all come there, and then what happens? The food there flops. This is what happened in Gauri Khan's case. So she changes, after 1 year, she changes the name of the restaurant. She changes the menu of the restaurant. So now suddenly it is a new restaurant. So you have to get used to the way these people flop, then jump up, and come back again, and say that then I've got a new restaurant. It's the same old restaurant. Only the waiters have changed their uniform, the menu card has changed, and the food has changed. Otherwise, it is the same old restaurant. So what is happening is, yes.
Also, SRK now, he is getting more publicity from IPL matches. So because IPL is going on, and his team is KKR, Kolkata Knight Riders, and he is, trying to get in many of the Kolkata Knight Rider players, and he's taking selfies with them, because now the Kolkata Knight Rider players are more popular than SRK himself at this point of time. Yes.
Snake Singh, who became CEO of SLB's company due to his sheer talent, also got a bogus clean chit from Mauritius police in yes, absolutely. Wow, that's a crazy story about yes. SK's had spoken in one of the interviews about his flop movies and the links to D. Khan's family. Now, Randeep Hooda, latest movie Savarkar, the producer, kya Snakes? Yes, he's the producer. So all these things are also happening, and what happened was Kareena Kapoor ran to South India, to do a film with Yash. Now, what has happened is there are some younger heroines, I think, like Kiara and all. Now she got really frightened and she quit the movie. So maybe she can't now. People, the trolls will call her auntie. So because that is their highest ultimate form of insult is calling someone auntie. So now they may call Kareena Kapoor also auntie because there are younger heroines than her vying for South Indian heroes. So Sunita says, even in South, many actors invested in food business and various restaurants. Yes, names like Nagarjuna and all. Yes, I know Sunita. We go to Amit says, Savarkar was produced. No. It is produced by him only. He has also put in money. Maybe he's what you call one of the producers. And Gunsai says, absolutely, they glamorize professions where women get so badly exploited and suffer so much. Yes. Katrina Kaif is disappearing slowly and gradually with no movies in hand. In fact, I must warn young girls about this ad which shows Kiara Advani. Now, Kiara Advani is shown in an ad. I think it's Mintra. And she comes in, with very less clothes. And she poses, and then a young girl, gullible girl, looks at her in envy. And then again, she keeps changing clothes. And finally, the last scene is where this girl, is wearing the dress, and Kiara is looking at her in envy. So what they are trying to give, the message is very clear. Please follow Bollywood actresses in their kind of dressing and whatever sells there. So this is something, whenever any Bollywood girl actress comes into an ad, please understand what is the message that they are trying to give your children. Understand it, and figure out what you should tell your daughter or son not to do. So Vidya says, Kareena, etc. are heroines of the 90s. How long they plan to be young? So, Vidya, to show that they are very young, you have these shots, in between in Facebook. So what do? If there are 5 floors, they will climb all the 5 floors, and then they'll crawl back. So this is what I saw with Ajit's wife, Surya's wife in South. She's climbing all over the wall just like Spider-Man to show that she's so fit. See, first of all, I would not watch even one film because she is a hypocrite of the highest order. Whatever she says and whatever she does is opposite. And she's an anti-Hindu. So I will not watch even one single movie of hers. Now, Ajit is Boney Kapoor's favorite. Boney Kapoor will not come out with a film without Ajit. Because see, Ajit has got his dedicated fan base. So even if he does a stupid movie, his fans will say, Aya has come, let us make the film a success. This is how films in South become a success. Because they've got their fan clubs. And all these fan clubs are paid. If you speak anything about Mohanlal or Mammootty, you will have all those trolls coming behind you like rats. They come behind pipe. You just try your luck. You will find out that who is this? And if I even make a question, they'll come and say, Auntie has come. I don't know what Auntie has against, Mamuka, or I don't know what they call Mohanlal. Mammootty is called Mamuka. All of them are called Ka. So Ka means brother. So these people have made it in such a way that genuine movies, slip under, from your eyes, and you really don't know what is a very good movie. So you have to really dig hard to find good movies. It's a very difficult thing, especially with Netflix bringing all this BS. Vinny says, actually Sridevi and Mithun were badly in love with each other in 1984, but Anita Raj was plotted to break their so-called marriage. Boney Kapoor cheated his wife and asked Sri to shift in their house. In fact, there is even more rumors that Sridevi's mother was sick and she was taken to a hospital in America, and they actually watched the operation, and she died. So all this it's so horrifying to even hear about all this, what is happening. So let's see. Yes, now this honor has been given to Kareena. Now she has become the UNICEF ambassador. It is like Urvashi Rautela becomes something in Miss World competition. So she goes with the Bhagavad Gita to Netanyahu in Israel and presents it to him as though she's the ambassador for India. And sometimes she's called the Paniwali ambassador in India. How she is called Paniwali, I don't know, because she doesn't bring water, she doesn't give water. All the time she's there in the, swimming in the waters of Dubai. So I really don't know what she's doing as an ambassador. So now Kareena has also been given this. I think she must have said that, yeah, mujhe ek bhi film nahi hai, mujhe kuch bhi de do. So they would have given her this UNICEF thing. So let us look at some more comments. Ankita says some TV actors with zero acting since don't know how they get roles. All they know is how to pose in gyms. Horrible they are. So now another picture that we see is of Ankita. How she has broken her hand, I don't know. The husband would have given her a kick. And anyway, the husband has made up by joining her on a hospital bed. So if you go to the hospital and you see the couple posing, with each other, don't be shocked. This is Bollywood in action. So of course, Ankita is scared to sleep alone in the hospital bed. So her husband, her businessman husband, has left everything to come and slept with her in the hospital bed. So this is the cuteness these people throw at us. Vinny says, ma'am, I think, yeah, so true. So let me just take a few things. Lalit and Mohan. Yes, Lalit and Mamuka. See, these are the two names, How they become, see, all the girls are small baby children, and all of them are advised, if they come and say, sir, don't call sir, call me Mamuka, call me, Lalit. So these are the names, because, they don't want you to know their age. The moment you know their age, the moment they take off their wig, they are all 102 years. So they don't want to know, you to know that. And also the fact that, see, it's such a flimsy film fraternity. For example, now I think Jerry will come with the next story in which the Shah Rukh Khan is acting with children, with actresses who are old enough to be his grandchildren. Yeah, go ahead, Jerry.
Yes, so SRK, as you know, he was questioned on why he's acting with, younger actresses, 20 years younger than him. And Deepika Padukone is 20 years younger than SRK. And the reason is, this is what he said, he, in a podcast, he revealed that he's over, he's done with, he's old, he's working with. I'm the only hero whenever I'm working with a young girl. It's because only young girls were working then. I'm really sorry. I mean, I can't go and tell them to grow up. If Alia asks me, can I do a film? I can't say no. First, grow up. You can't be that kind of person. I don't say that to people. So they say, oh, he is working with girls half his age. And so apparently he has some excuse. And SRK then explained, because I play a lover, am I not supposed to age? How am I supposed to be? I keep a beard also. I have done everything. So apparently he's, making some stupid reason to justify, him being a hero opposite girls, half his age. So, I mean,
it's not
there's
even
no
half now, Jerry. It's like grandchildren. So that would be more apt.
Yes. So that's all the news from my end.
Good night, friends. We'll see you again tomorrow. Lots of news. And Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.
Jai.